What's popping, everyone? Welcome to Scrimbucks, a user. I've noticed you. Thanks for the Prime sub. You're kind of cool for that one. How's everyone doing today? Tritonz, how are you doing today?
Shit, man. Sorry. I'm doing good, man. I'm just vibing. I got a new car today, so I'm in a good mood.
Let's go. What kind of car you get? Oh, Try, you showed me.
I got a BMW X5. It's like an SUV.
That's right. That's right.
I was gonna get like a 325, which like the car. I just couldn't find one that I wanted. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a good day.
Good day. I mean, I woke up, went to work, got out of work, looked at my phone, and saw that Lil Nas X was pregnant. So
Notice me.
Oh yeah.
my audio is very quiet. Fuck. Um, that might help. I don't know. He's rich playing from console watch. True. Tritonz is the richest console watch player.
Honestly, I don't know, Munchie. You're pretty rich. You see how many subs you gifted during that charity stream?
No. I didn't. I still haven't looked at that. I still have to pay.
I just love charity too much.
I just pay everything in the I just write everything off as charity. That way I don't have to do my taxes.
No hate in the game.
Exactly. Munchkin can't read? Nah. What? That might be
This is
true.
also true.
That might be true. Okay. We're here. It's week 4. It's week 4. Week 4 just finished. It's week 5 now. It's week 5 right now. Going into the weekend of week 5. It's Thursday already. Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Forget
know.
about
This week's
that.
just flying.
So middle of the season. Easton, you wanna hop in here? That sounds like a good idea. I was supposed to have PS4 friends on today, but then I decided to do this podcast about 20 minutes ago. So
Fortunate.
All right, now Easton's in the
Still
party.
no, still no
I'll
PlayStation
draw
love.
offline so no one joins.
Yeah, that works. All right. So we're gonna skip past predictions today because we started a little later than normal, which is just my fault. It wasn't Triton's being late this time. So we're gonna head
True.
straight into Royal Yogurt. You're not funny. Shut up. We're gonna head straight into standings. Wait, that is the wrong. Oh, no,
Cool.
there we go. So Division 1, right? You got Lucky 13 and Incendia who play each other this week. That should be a good
Big game.
I believe it's going on a day I'm not supposed to leak because Tritonz will get DDoSed again and it'll be really funny. So I'm not gonna leak it.
Wait, who's playing?
Lucky 13 Hearts versus Incendia.
Well, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, they're both 4-0 as well.
Excited. Yeah. Please no leaks. My internet can't handle it.
Last time someone leaked the time, Tritonz didn't get to play, so it'd be really funny. Cough, Matt, cough. Anyway. Other than that, Archeon and Arcane and I believe Archeon and Arcane played last week, and Archeon won that one. Saskatoon Moose Knuckles got their first win. Big dubs.
Cool.
I think
Hey.
they have 2 wins because I think Defiance also forfeited.
Yeah, they have a forfeit win. They should have two.
Ah,
What was our game of the week last week? It was Blaze versus Relentless, which we'll talk about later. Royal Yogurt, shut up. Anyway, Division 2. We can get into it. Overthrown and Last Dance are both tied. Overthrown did point out they are the last undefeated team
Really?
without forfeits. So Overthrown have played all 12 of their maps, and they've won all 12 of their maps.
god damn.
I need to watch some of their tape because I've heard they're like really solid. So
I mean, they
I just
have
don't
to
know
be,
much
right?
about PlayStation teams.
I believe they beat Rehydrated last week.
Yeah.
They beat Candace. I believe they beat Noobs and Data Demons. No, and Trib. and the second tribulation team.
Yeah, so those are solid wins. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see them go against the Last Dance. That'll be a really fun matchup. But it's not till like the end of the season, I think.
Yeah, it's somewhere
Well, that one
later
should be
in the-
streamed.
It's somewhere later. Yeah, if they're both undefeated, so it'll be really good. Also, if you guys notice the difference column, that's just in relation to what their what's it called? That's in
It's
relation to
a differential.
their rank from
Yeah.
last week. So like no one is 4th right now, but they have a +1 difference. That's because they were 5th last week. So now they're 4th. Going to the Division 3 standings. Unity did drop out, so that we're minus a team now. So now there's buys in Division 3.
Sag.
So everyone gets a free win. Other than that, Ruby and Renegades are still both undefeated. Did I forget to update that? I did. Let me do that right now. Renegades should be 12-3. But I don't think that matters. Yeah, I wouldn't change the ranking. Good.
I like how most of the teams are 3-1, and then there's a sudden drop to 1-3
That is true.
between
Yeah.
nobody and Sirens.
Going
It's
in.
a very, very top-heavy
Yeah.
division, I would say.
Which should be fun.
I mean, haven't the bottom two teams forfeited a lot though?
Shook did have to forfeit their first 3 weeks. They played preseason, got rolled. I
Yeah.
believe they forfeit the last 4 weeks while trying to rebuild their roster. I could be wrong. I
Is
don't
G-
know.
Is GTA still on them?
GTA has left, but they did sign.
That was fast.
They signed someone else. They signed another. What's it called?
Before Titan joined Rehydrated, I was really pushing for him to go
They signed
go
Cello
to SAS.
and Voltix.
Said Cello and Volt.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Wait, how much can they afford right now? Can't they afford like
35,
37, 50
70.
players?
Yeah, they can. I mean, they have 3 High Masters players. Or 3 High
Very,
Masters
very
players.
expensive team.
Yeah, so now they can only afford 3,500 players and below, but
That's still good.
Mm-hmm.
top 3 teams make playoffs. Wanzo, we don't know yet. That should be coming out soon. Soon TM. They said probably after rosters lock because you don't want people jumping around on teams if you can't make playoffs. They want
Yeah. And it'll
makes
probably
enough
be,
sense.
if I had to guess, it'll probably be top 4 just because it makes more sense bracket wise.
top 16 teams.
That'd be easier to do.
Yeah, that's what they did
Yeah.
last season. Moving on to Division 4 standings. Blaze, Nitro X, undefeated right now. Followed by Team A. And then the rest of the teams are all,
Team A on top.
yeah, team average. Right there in 3rd place. And the rest of the teams are all, there, trying to compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
They're there.
right now, there are 4 teams competing for that 4th spot.
I'm very interested to see who gets the 4 spot on this
Yeah.
in Division 4.
I went built wrong too.
I think if built wrong, that would be amazing. Who'd they beat? They beat Deathwish, and they had a bye against Chaos. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I just like their logo.
It's a great
I'm
logo.
also I'm pretty sure Deathwish is forfeiting their game this week. I remember Light Spaghetti told me
They
in chat
did.
earlier.
So
that-
Team A is now 4-1, and Deathwish is now 2-3.
Yeah. If I had to guess, I would say probably Relentless grabs that 4 spot. Like I know they struggled last week, but I still think their roster is good enough to get into playoffs.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they have 4 3,500 players
Mm-hmm.
with their tanks and their supports, and so then they just have their DPS that they have to coach.
I think Matey is a god. I think he's extremely good at the main tank.
And he's really smart too, so he'll know. He knows exactly how to do the team stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if it was confirmed. Oh, I have 5 pings on Discord. What does happen?
I think
it was
T3
T3.
needed an invite. Yeah.
Whoops, I didn't see that. Easton's here now. You're slow, T3. Sorry.
I mean, I gotta go at 7:30 versus Scrim, so
No, you don't. You'll be fine.
they can
All
play.
right.
Anyways, Seabass, Gaps, matey. Yeah, that's true. I believe Blaze was down their main tank. Dark Phantom wasn't there for the Relentless game. So, good old Seabass bot locked Reinhardt.
Big.
Alright, guy, this is Scrimbucks.
That's the Ryan guy.
That is the Ryan guy.
You Ryan guy?
Wow.
You know, Ryan guy is actually really bad at Lucio Ball.
Really?
Shot.
Like, he's probably the worst Lucio Ball player I've ever seen.
No chance. Have you seen me?
It's probably better than Ryan guy, man.
No chance.
Yeah. Munchie, we need to talk about the new Incendia roster.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is true.
Well, they signed. I know they signed Justice.
They signed all the DPS from Unity.
So
So they signed Justice, they signed Dez, they signed Ned, and they signed
Soars.
what's the fourth? Yeah, Soars.
But then they also dropped Voltix and the Hybrid, which is extremely weird when you think about it, because Voltix and Hybrid, they've been very consistent for the last year and a half, right? They played on Lucky 13.
Yeah, I think they were like a really solid
They were-
DPS line.
Yeah, and they have synergy, right? They have that duo chemistry for the last year and a half. They played on Lucky 13, then they played on Theseus and BA, and now back on Incendia.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Lucky 13, top of their division last season. Theseus didn't do the greatest, but I believe that was just because the roster was just shaken up. With their DPS line, and they had Comfort as well. They were all really good.
Yep.
And in this season on Incendia, they were 4-0.
If I had to, dive into the deep crazy mound of the Brit mentality, I think it's because Unity's DPS line. I think they just have that that it potential. Like at any moment, every single one of them could pop off and win games. And like as good as the previous DPS lineup was, I don't think they were ever gonna be like the carry potential. That like Dez and Justice can be.
That's true.
Big simp for Justice. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, Justice was definitely the biggest plus over those pickups.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Des does
I
not play the game at current moment.
Yeah, I mean, but even if he's not playing, I mean, Ned is still really good. I think Ned is really, really solid on the hit scan.
Yeah. Alright. What's up next? What were we talking about? Do we want to go week 4 stats, or do we want to go to mid-season player rankings?
Let's do stats first, and then we'll do rankings.
Alright. So, I guess we have team rankings as well right here on the first slide. Swag.
Oh, big.
So, I mean, you could probably read that, I hope. But essentially, this is where you're ranked based on your gameplay during matches. You can see your score.
Phrase at 6.
You see your score on the right. I think you're 5th because you gotta remember the top row. Yeah, so.
Okay. Cool.
The score on the
bad.
right is the culmination of all your player scores, which is another formula that I used to do other stuff. Do I know what it means? Probably not. But I made it, so it's got to be there. One of the biggest things I like to see is that Retribution is actually above Trib, their sister team. But I think that could also just be the fact that Trib had to face Renegades with the Smurfs, so their stats might be a little worse. But at the same time, they're still pretty high.
I'm actually like surprised Last Dance isn't like at least top 3.
Well, the thing with Last Dance is that they had their week 1 game. So the Last Dance had their week 1 game, right?
Mhm.
Then they forfeited week 2, or they had a forfeit win week 2. Week 3, I was unable to get stats because Labor Day weekend, but they did play that week. And in week 4, they had another forfeit.
Oh yeah,
So
forfeit. Okay, that
that's
makes more
only
sense.
3 maps of data. And I could do this a different way, where I was thinking of how to do it best. I still haven't figured that out. So these are just my rankings at the current moment. They're not accurate, obviously. Nothing's accurate when it comes to power rankings, shit like that. But you know, how would it be possible overthrown as top 8 plus beat Trip and Rehydrated but ranked 23rd, Lamau? This is solely based. What is the number next to your name? This is your division you're in. Solely based on gameplay stats. Overthrown. I mean, they're 12 and I honestly don't know. That's all I gotta say. Rehydrated
Yeah,
and
before
Trip
peop-
have
oh.
played more maps, so they have more stats, probably. Jared, yeah, it's based off in-game stats. I still have to find a way to make it balanced, and you know, I've been working on it for the last 4 weeks. It's nothing's perfect yet. But if we're going into what role we want to see first? I guess we're all support players, so look at supports first.
Yeah, we are.
So you see the top supports, a lot of them are just Mercy players because assists are, what's the word? Weighed more heavily for supports.
Yeah.
That's really the only stat I have to base them off of. And of course, like Chattier, 830 seconds. So that's like 5 minutes, right?
I'm not even up there.
Like 7 minutes or something. Nixa, Last Dance only have 1 game, right? But other than that, if you anything over like 3,600 seconds, 3,600, yeah, that's 60 minutes. So that's an hour of playtime. We'll get into those player rankings for everyone over an hour later.
How low am I on that list?
Let's see, where are you on the list?
Your flex supports are going to be super low.
Yeah, essentially.
It's super hard to weigh supports in this because you can't see stats. You can only see like kill participation. So when you're a flex support and you're kind of just hanging out, if you're not playing Mercy, you're just bad.
Aw, no fun. I've had to play flex support the last couple of games because Spiffy hasn't been able to show up for our games.
Easton, you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Easton,
saying.
You are 32nd on the list.
Let's go.
Yeah, so you're actually like right under what the cutoff is there, right there.
Nice, nice.
Also, El Fuego, I'm not too sure what's actually going on with them because they forfeited the last few games, right? But their 1 game they had played was really they did really good in it, so they have high stats. But apparently it was a forfeit because they had on-roster players in. Where's Royd Belt? You are 49th, Royd Belt, out of all support players. Out of
I think El Fuego is actually playing their game this week against Overthrown.
all
If I
right.
remember correctly.
Let me know when that is. I want to see it. Yeah, funny. You
Do you have
did really
stats for the
good.
DPS?
Do I have stats for the DPS? Probably. But let's go to tank first. So you know, Ink, you're not number 1. You're bad.
Oh, sad.
Lord Dragon from Arcane is actually number 1, but at the same time, right? He only has 20 minutes played, unlike Ink who has over an hour, right? So it's all based on more playtime, like you know, less playtime, the higher your score is gonna be. Essentially, Hypergella, you have the same scenario with Team A, or not Team A, with what's the word I'm thinking of? Last Dance, where I only got 1 of your games because I was just really tired 1 week and I didn't record, and you guys had forfeits the other day. Nitro X, Hypergella, you're 42nd. Desero, you're 41st. Because now you're about to ask that. El Fuego's captain is LFT. Is he? I don't know. Does he play DPS? I need a DPS player.
The only reason I said that about El Fuego is because I remember Overthrown's captain was in the T3 general chat, I think, saying that were going to schedule their game and they weren't forfeiting. Right. So I don't know anything further than that.
Weird.
I thought Jexay was a main support player on Last Dance.
Jose plays often.
He's a Off tank. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. But what I like about the tank category here is that it kind of mixes it all up. Off tanks and main tanks, they're all in there, right? It's not like main support where it's just one of them. And then if we move over to the DPS stats, I hid the DPS stats. I don't want to do that. There they are. Wrong guy, don't have any water on me. So we can see Seth Clone. It's actually in the major lead. But again, only 1680 seconds of playtime, right? So I don't know what that is.
He got dropped, didn't he?
But he's also not on a team anymore as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
What team was he on before?
he was on Team A.
Team A on top.
Team A on top. Team awesome to team average, right?
Who did they pick up in place of him?
They picked up Blur. Is it possible if you're
Oh,
rolling
yeah.
teams and playing less maps, of course your stats will be lower? Well, it also, Ball Boss, it also takes the average. So it's essentially your stats divided by your time played. It's a lot like the, if you've ever done Fantasy Overwatch League with Draft Buff, and all those people get numbers, it's essentially the same kind of thing I have going here. So we could play Fantasy CGL if you wanted. You know, we could totally do that.
Gambling.
Can I scroll down on this sheet? I could once though. I don't remember how. Is this open for everyone? No, I haven't made them public yet. Interact. Bonk, 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 bonk. Where are you? There you are. 50th Wanzo. But out of, I think DPS have the most with 89 people. So yeah.
Makes sense.
So those are just player rankings from week 4. So Titan has only actually played one game because I didn't count stats for preseason. Then he got suspended. He's already up there, right? And that's 45 minutes of playtime.
It's pretty funny.
Keep forgetting.
I mean, yeah.
There you go.
I was gonna say, I remember he came into the Ignition chat the other day saying that he was going off.
Yeah, when I was watching back the VOD, he was very, very much popping off. Put it all on Munching Carrot. What does that mean, Goldhub? Does that mean it's my fault?
The
Probably.
gambles.
Yeah, it's Munching's fault.
yeah.
If you guys don't like your
Yeah.
stats, it's Munching's fault.
Yeah, I'm definitely rigging all the stats.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of type
Punching
in
number
random
1
numbers.
DPS tank and support.
Yeah. I just type in random numbers. So there's that.
It's a random number generator.
Yeah.
That's all this
I use
is.
a coin flip. And that's why Seth Clone is number 1. Because I think his name is pretty funny.
Good name though.
True. Alright. Now, you guys have any surprises on the list or anything like that? And obviously, flex support's kind of...
Flex supports are dead.
It's hard, yeah. Because you have to... Because essentially for... Fuck. The score for supports is all based around your assists.
Yeah.
You don't get any of those as a flex support. But I mean, I could change it to like devs per 10, right?
Oh no.
And I guess that would still be flex support. No, that's the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, main support would still be like all the top spots.
I'd be at the bottom, man.
Yeah.
Smokey's far up there. Farther than I thought he'd be.
Did that update on the stream end? It did not. What the heck?
Honestly though, like a word to flex supports, if you guys want your name to get higher, just plays in. Just be always in the kill feed.
Too bad my team hates Zen.
Dude, I feel that.
Classic.
Try to run double shield with Zen and they're like, no, just pocket dash. I'm like,
Yeah, you're living Titan's life right now. He's just a mercy one trick this season.
Let me see. Hold on. Data. Sort range. Sort by depths per 10. Lowest to biggest. Nope, that is biggest to lowest. I'm stupid. There we go. That work? No, that did not work. I don't know what's going on here. Oh well. And it can't shoot through feeder tanks? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just your tank's problem. Tell Jace to stop feeding. But anyway,
True.
we can go into mid-season player rankings, right? I should probably hide these. Is that the one I wanted to hide? That's the one I wanted to hide. Oh well. You guys got to look at them already. So, context. These are people who have over 45 minutes played in their during the regular season so far. So if I open it back up, right, you can see Ink, Shadow, DC from Nobody, Sticky. Our design is from Defiance. He just does not. Defiance doesn't have a logo that I can find. Don't know why. Chabubba, Toasted, Dark, Uveal from G3. Yeah, you guys can read. I believe in you.
Oh no.
Becky's is no longer playing. All right, that's good to know. Yeah, Mock.
Is Solar Shock still in Renegades?
I believe so. I don't think.
Yeah, he is.
I haven't seen him leave. I think I would have heard about that one.
Oh, yeah, you would have.
Chad, I'm really, Munching, I'm really sad that you did this because my tank's egos are just gonna be through the roof right now.
Oh
Very
no,
Yeah.
Inks is gonna be through the roof.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not.
No.
It's not good.
I'm gonna go scrim him.
Oh,
honestly,
Mario.
honestly, I really don't mind this list though. I mean, obviously it's skewed for teams that have played kind of worse competition. I mean, a lot of the tanks that are on here are who I would consider top tanks anyways. So
Fash, these are
I don't think
stats.
Mario needs
These
any
are
ego boosts.
these are based on stats for players who have more than 45 minutes of game time. If that makes sense. It's kind of like how Owl does it, where number one tracer with 2+ hours. This is 45 minutes plus. But this is tanks. We can move over. Alright, Ink. No barking. Move over to the DPS here. Again, Lucky 13 is in top half. And again, 45 minutes plus. So like Lib was obviously Lib and Seth Clone were number one, like all stats, but they only played one map. We only have one map, right? Or one game. All these guys have been playing multiple games throughout the season. Some other teams also popped up in here, like Cosmic, Magic Turtle. Other than that, kind of the same teams that have been on top the entire time. And A5, really, he surprised me. I haven't
Who's
actually
Ball
scrimmed him
Deep
yet.
69?
Ball Deep 6911 is on Deathwish. That's their Pharah player. Oh,
it's Lord Nickwick.
Lord Nickwick. Speaking
Oh.
of, we should talk about that.
Has it been announced yet? I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if it.
Yeah. Is anyone from Deathwish in chat right now? I would love to have a conversation with you.
Bring him on.
I mean, I don't want to bring him in the party. I just want to talk to them.
So if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, Lord Nickwick was banned today in CGL for dossing.
Yeah, apparently he got. I saw that he got banned. And so that's all. That's all I know. Space, is that true?
Okay, yeah, he said it was yeah.
All right. So Lord Nickwick is
no.
banned, which means Deathwish's season's about to get very interesting, in my opinion. That should be interesting to watch.
It's kind of unfortunate too because they ended up losing the match that the suspected dossing happened. So
That's very funny, yeah.
it's kind of a massive L.
Yeah, I remember that was the week that Matey got dossed, went to his neighbor's house, had a shot of tequila, went back, and dominated.
What a legend.
Absolute legend. What's the next one? Oh yeah, supports. You want to do main
Is
supports?
it just gonna be main
or flexes?
supports?
So I've actually split them into two because unlike DPS and tank, where they were all what's it called?
Mixed together.
Yeah. Where there was a good mix. I separated main support from flex support. So I went in, looked at your time played. If you had more time on Lucio, Mercy, and Brig, you're a main support. I don't care. I'm putting you in the main support category. If you had more time on the BAP, the Ana, the Zen, the Moira, you're in the flex support category. That's how it is. Lord Nickrick said he thought this is a joke. Well, I don't know. He can deal with that. I think it's funny. Here are the main support power rankings. And unironically, Ignition on top. But I think these are pretty interesting, to be honest.
I swear if Smokey's on there.
He is.
Oh, come on! No!
Smokey's on there for number 7 of main supports.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
I mean, Easton, you just gotta get better.
I actually really like this list. I think this list is pretty accurate, honestly.
And I know, like, I believe Pure, who people will see not on the list, Pure is number 11 or 12. I don't remember. But he did get beat out by Nock, who played an entire, like, hour worth of time. Yeah, Blakey Girl is up there, top 10. The thing that really surprised me was one of the Saskatoon Moose Knuckles players is on there. At number 9.
That's big for them.
But it's not Ryan Clap's ass, it's Nerf Me Harder.
I think they only play Mercy, or maybe they're a Reddit Lucio, one of the two.
I believe Nerf
I
Me
know
Harder
that-
Smokey's a Reddit Lucio.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm pretty sure he has like the number one. I'm pretty sure he had like the number 1 kills per 10 of any support.
And just remember, these are just the mid-season rankings, so we're going to want to have more at the end of the season. I'll probably start trying to update stats every 2 weeks on the podcast, and every other week do other stuff. Ryan Clap's ass was not on Mercy. Oh. Maybe they switched it up then. Anyway. And then, what's the other one? Oh yeah, Flex Support. That one.
I'm gonna get a ping in Discord from Smokey saying he's the better Lucio tier 3.
Here's the
This
Flex
isn't
Support
gonna go well.
rankings. And we'll try and I have to say, out of all your teammates, you're the lowest rated.
Just be vibing, man. Just
He's
hanging
having
out in the
fun.
back of the map.
Easton, you're actually on here as well.
Let's go! I'm a flex support, baby.
Well, like I looked at the time played, and you had played more of the BAP than the Lucio, so
God!
you're in this category now.
Oh, that's my worst hero. Spiffy needs to show up for games, man. This is a call-out post to Spiffy.
But yeah,
Show up,
funny
please.
Funny from Overthrown. Very. Apparently they don't play support, but they had a very good game. Yeah, they had a very good game. A very good.
Did
I believe
they met the 45 minutes?
it was 2 games, and they played Ana for most of them. Or is
That's
one
hilarious.
game. Yeah.
That's great.
But like, as I was looking through all the support players, just none of them were flex supports, and they were the number 1 flex support player that we had.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I remember those power rankings at the beginning of the season. I all said I was a flex support, and I was like, nah, I'm not playing that.
Best flex support in the league is a DPS. I mean, basically, just play Ashe correctly. Yeah.
Mhm.
No brain, you're late. Go watch the VOD. Go watch the VOD, no brain. I'm not gonna go back over it with you. But other than that,
Isn't Genai on Tribulation?
yes. Good night. I
Ah.
think Gnai is a flex support.
They are.
I don't know, to be honest.
I think so.
I've seen them play Mercy as well. I have no
And
idea.
in the time I played them, they played Ana, from what I remember. But I'm also stupid, so.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you are. Also, after their game with Deathwish, Built Wrong has also made it onto the list, which I think is amazing.
Let's go.
Big.
Yeah, those are the week 4 power rankings. That's all we had for that I want to talk about today, at least.
Honestly, like I really do love these lists, and I appreciate you like putting all this effort into them. But I would love for CGL to come up with some way to like to get some type of codes where we could actually get in-game stats. I think that would be so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially like
Obviously,
how we have those scrim codes that track our stats. If we could get one that doesn't lag our games.
I mean, I
That'd be
know
awesome.
most scrim codes do have the built-in tournament mode, where it doesn't do the ready up feature, and it doesn't. Yeah, it would save me so much time. I know, trust me. But I'm trying to do this as as legit as possible, so I literally just watch the replay codes and shit like that.
but the problem with with the scrim codes and stuff like that is that like when Munching and the stream crew wants to stream a game, they don't really have an option of not having that stuff on their screen. I think
Yeah.
this is the biggest takeaway from that. I think that's why nothing has been implemented.
Even then, Chababa, you can only get the game file from being in by hosting lobby. You can't get the game file from watching the replay or anything like that. Right, but then Spinata, if it disables it for spectators, then how are we going to get the stats? You know what I mean? But if you say go into the replay codes, we still cast off replay codes. It's something I have to talk about with the stream team about what we want to do, because I've seen other tournaments cast with the code with the stats on screen, and it's really just what we want to do. Yeah, honestly, the best thing would be have the lobby host be on PC, then they can get the stats straight to their computer. They can save the stats straight to their computer.
Mm-hmm.
But if anyone joins the lobby off of PC, it turns off aim assist, which is just unlucky for everyone.
That's a fun scrimmage.
Hey, we're playing fair meta,
Stream
right?
scrimmage.
Playing fair meta.
That is true.
No one needs aim assist.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just play Tor Para. You'll win. I'll be fine.
True.
My.
No aim assist needed.
Oh no, don't give them ideas.
Alright. I believe Easton has to leave pretty soon, so we're gonna wrap it up here unless Chat has any more questions for us. This is basically just the stat video. Next week, rosters lock. So after Sunday, all captains send me your roster with like main tank, off tank, hit scan, flex, DPS, flex support, main support, and I'll make new tier lists. That's basically all I was waiting on for rosters to lock, because they kept changing and stuff like that. Other than
Yeah,
that,
just adding on to that.
Yeah.
If for all the captains that are in here, make sure you guys have your rosters finalized by 11:59
11:59
EST on Sunday.
night. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to see, because I mean usually like on that Saturday or Sunday there's always like some major roster moves. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think next week's episode will be really interesting. Kind of run through
Trade
those.
deadline.
Trade deadline. Oh boy. Maybe we do 2 episodes next week. 2 episodes next week. One with the roster shit and one with the later in the week the others.
You ever seen the Sports Center trade deadline episodes where they're on for like 8 hours
Oh no.
waiting for trades?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be here.
Just
I will be
just
here
live coverage.
Sunday night, refreshing the page. I'll be here on Sunday night from 11 to 11:59, refreshing the page, seeing all the roster moves, and we'll talk about it.
That would be hilarious.
It's actually a good idea.
I might do that. I don't have anything going on Sunday. Best looking is probably Last. Desero, have you seen what Last Dance looks like? Nah. Ink beats Jose any day. Anyways. Easton, Tritonz, thank you for joining me. You guys have anything to plug before we leave? Easton mainly?
Stop spamming Phrase Warriors Twitter when our tier 2 team does something dumb.
Wait,
Why?
Because it wakes me up at...
Phrases. Wait, You're the one on the Twitter account?
Yes, and
Alright,
please
cool.
stop spamming me.
This is great. This is great news.
Oh no. I'm the one that tweeted out saying that Justice barks at people seductively frowny face on the praise
Makes a lot more
Twitter.
sense.
Oh, it's upsetting.
And other than that,
I thought
you
I was
have
on my actual Twitter.
you have like Twitter's the plug or Twitch or
I don't have anything.
Follow the Scrimbucks Twitter.
Oh yeah, follow Scrim.
That too.
What's the at Scrim _books. Yeah, follow that one. And then yeah, we'll follow back later.
Mondays at 8:15.
Mondays at 8:15 Eastern. Yes, sir. I'm looking at my
Yes,
watch
sir.
right
Definitely
now.
Monday.
It's Monday, my
Yep.
dude.
Let's go.
Big. Thank you all for joining us. The VODs will be saved to my YouTube probably in the next month or so, whenever I remember. And make sure to schedule your games. By the way, if anyone is playing their game tomorrow at 8 Eastern or 9:30 Eastern, please let me know because we want to get you on Friday Night Overwatch. Other than that, thank you all for joining us.